Everybody, for real, I'm gonna post this probably separate. I want y'all to look at the carnage. I got pissed and threw that out. I got the Sawzall blade all bent up. I don't even know how I did that. I done cut JP's tools up. I'm ordering another one, brother man. I'm gonna get it. This over there, Sawzall box, jack all jacked up, jack down, whatever. All this up on a block, y'all, for a belt tensioner. I got shit everywhere over a belt tensioner. GM, y'all wrong for that. But I do have a belt tensioner. I guess I got my own tool now. I can take it on and off as many times as I want. Because I'm going to buy him a new set. That right there is all I need. Just that one bar. Boom. And now that I've actually done it, if I didn't have to fight that belt tensioner for like 4 hours, I would have already started in on installing the other amplifier, which would probably be in by now. Because I got all my ferrules, I got all as you can see, crimpers, I got all my eyelets, I got everything. I'm ready to go. All I need is wood, subs, which these, I'm gonna tell you what, these LCSs are so underrated. I'd be willing to know what it would take to blow one. Derek from Sundown Unofficial channel on YouTube was supposed to do one all the way up to there, never did. Because I guess, you know, they didn't want to show everybody up. But 300 watt subwoofer, I have two of them wired to one ohm on a Crescendo S1 V2, and now that we've done this upgrade, a true 1650 watts coming out of that amplifier. I'm going to clamp it sometime or another at some auto sound shop just to see one day. Or I'll tell you what, here's what I'll probably do. I'll probably get with Mr. Williston or Hi-Fi Vega and see if I can mail him that amp after I get the JP23 in here, make sure it works. I don't know if they'd be up for that, but we shall see. But here we go. Got the 0 gauge, 4 gauge ground. I know it's supposed to be 0-0, but that's what I got. That's what I got, baby. It'll be all right. It's a 4 gauge ground better than no ground. Got the heat shrink, full copper. Got the Mechman in there. All right, everything's hooked up. Everything's happy. It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. And let me clean up this carnage going on around here. Woo! Quick review while I got the light down here we can actually see. Tapped into the yellow wire, got it nice and secure in the loom, and some electrical tape over the top. I'm actually going to come back later and put some fresh loom on that because that loom's a little crackly. And as you can see, we got the Mechman in here. We got our 0 gauge running straight to the back through the firewall, through a grommet, the self-tightening grommets tie strapped here. When we get everything back together, we'll actually zip tie it back where it was along this edge here, because that's should be a pretty good spot. I think it laid right across here next to the air box. The ground we put through the top bolt. And before I forget, I want to put this back on. I also had this zip tied last time, and I'm going to do that again. I'm going to put a zip tie just to hold that down. It ain't got to be super tight, but I'm going to do it just like that over that shrink wrap, like that, so it'll be covered, just to keep debris and dust. Got a dielectric grease here. Ground running along. This is only 4 gauge, but 4 gauge is better than no gauge at all, I would say. Got this stripped down, dielectric grease, top bottom, secured nice. Strut mounts, I've seen that, I've used it before, it works fine. All right, I'm limited on where I can actually mount to on this car, so strut mount is the go-to. We'll skeet this with some paint whenever we're said and done with everything. I think that's pretty much where I'm gonna have this grounded, is here to there. All right, and that'll also be first good engine ground, and then we'll actually get the engine ground, which, believe it or not, is way down there. It's a little bitty little strap thing that goes to the starter down there. That's to the block, and we'll change that at a later time. But this right here will get us going. All right, 0 gauge, 4 gauge. Let's get her back together, crank it up, and do our... All right, so everything's back. I might have to get a new one of these little hoses that started cracking bad on that side. We got the air box back in. Got everything mounted back the way it was. I add a little bit of oil, because I was about a half to a quart low. So I'll put a quart in here. I don't see any smoke or fire or smell anything funny. This thing is charging 15. Just straight 15. Wow. Oh wait, hold up. Let me see if my phone will hook up without any problems, and I'll be right back. All right, everybody, here we go. We're in the car. Been running a little while. As you can see, it's kind of fogged up. I'm only going to do a couple of tests because I really don't want to bother the neighbors, although I don't do this all the time. Just doing a test for voltage. It was at 15, come back down to about 14.8. 50 hertz is where I was peaking before. This is a different amp, more power. So we're going to see how far up we got to go on the bass knob, which is all the way down right now. 28 is my optimal, not clipping. Well, it's about to start. Not clipping volume. 30, it clips about a quarter on anything, no matter what. But this is a solid test tone. Sundown Audio LCS 12s. This mirror is probably going to just fly off the windshield, but let's see what happens. All right, here we go. 28. Let's get it queued up. Voltage is at 14.8. Dropped to 12.8, but that was full tilt. That was full tilt. Didn't clip not one time all the way up. And I wish I could tell you what my dBs are. I don't have a meter. Of course, the mirror's gone. So going full tilt, 50 hertz at my peak. Did not clip. Dropped to 12.8, bounced right back up to 14.8. So voltage is good. And let's see. Let's do it one more time. And you can feel the motor kick in. You can feel the motor kick in. I'm gonna have to actually work on my idle. Like if I'm doing this, I'm gonna have to actually get me a little weight to bring it up over 1,000. But because the motor did choke down a little bit, you could feel it whenever I hit that note. But nothing's blown up so far. I don't smell fire. I don't smell wire. I don't even smell coil. What? So that's good. We're there. Now it's time to get the deck done, get my box started, check out that JP23 in here. That was a Crescendo. What is it? What do I have? The S1 V2. I'm drinking 3-day-old coffee. That's okay. I need a shower. So I'm about to clean all this up, put my tools up, and I'm done. So, man, I don't have to worry about it anymore. We'll do a test drive just to see where our voltage ends up going after I get everything cleaned up, because I think I'm going to get a 6-pack. 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 It's a craft of the mind. Go out there and have some fun. We'll be back. Woo! All right, everybody. I got volume 28 optimal, 50 hertz test tone, half on the bass knob. I don't have a dB meter or anything like that, but I want y'all to see the flex. Hopefully I'll be looking at it. So let's see what it do. Little burp. That's pretty cool. You know, these things are amazing. Let's crank it up a couple of notches. If they blow up, I got 2 more in the house. All right. Huh. I'm checking a couple of things. Just doing this, seeing how that alternator's kicking in. And I'm gonna get in and check the voltage on this also. I just wanted to do that right quick. I haven't got any footage of flex on these things in quite some time. Just fooling about. We'll do this and then be done. I don't want to bug the neighbors. Even though it's only 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It may be annoying to them that I do this. I don't know. Quite honestly, I don't care. Because it's not often that I do it. Alright, we'll deal with that later. Alright. Alright, let's turn this down. We'll watch the voltage here. So it dips, but it comes right back. It dips, but it comes right back. Alright. Let's bump it to 30 and see what happens. It's going to clip. Watch. It's going to clip. It clips. You know, I have all the settings turned down too. All the settings are turned down. I think I'm like +1 on one setting, like subwoofer outputs or something like that, crazy. And everything else is either 0 or in the negative on the sub outs. So it's a little crescendo amp and the head unit are in. I mean, I could turn it back down, and of course I could turn the gain down, but the gain is set to the voltage of the radio. So shouldn't have to do that. Of course, there's the almighty battery light, but we know we got power. Got a backup battery in the house anyway. Got a backup alternator, so hey, we're good. Alright, so let's fool about one more time. Let's go with a 40 hertz test tone and see what happens. Can I back this up? Yeah, there we go. 40 hertz. Search. 28. Good. Oh shit, commercial. Oh shit, commercial. Oh, skip ad. Oh. I'm sorry, I gotta skip. Alright, here we go. 40 hertz test tone. Let's see how bad it dips here. Woo! That clips right there. Like a quarter. But it never goes below 12.8, so we're good. I need to back that gain down. You know, I'm gonna tell you what, for them subwoofers to be as cheap as they are, them sumbitches are awesome. Like, if they don't even make them anymore. Supposedly they're supposed to be making a version 2, but I'm gonna tell you what, anybody who just wants a couple of nice $100 subwoofers, I'm sorry, these LCSs, I have put them through the paces. It's a craft of their mind. Go out there and have some fun. We'll be back. Woo!